Okay, so Elon Musk has threatened to primary GOP candidates, and they said we're not worried. And I don't think they should be necessarily worried, but because some of them know how he did it, I'm pretty sure. But that don't mean that he's not willing to. You know what? Do you want to do? Don't worry about it. I mean, why am I trying to? It ain't like y'all watching this anyway. But do what you want to do. You don't have to worry about it. Let him do. Let him go. Let him primary. Go right ahead. What breeding over? But what I want to know is, will he be successful in his attempt? Because they're not worried. Because listen, young man, I know you believe that your influence is very strong and you have a whole bunch of money that you can waste trying to put people into places where the GOP actually already are. But here's the thing. These people have got this so gerrymandered over here and rigged over there and the this, that, and the this, that if you can come through and take them out, you go right ahead. I ain't got nothing to say. But will he be successful? Now, mind you, this is a general read because there's a lot of people, but we ain't doing each one of them. So just in general, generally speaking, let's see. Generally speaking, Elon, would you possibly be successful in primarying GOP candidates? Hangman. Let's see. First up on the block is the Eight of Cups. I don't think this is a thing that he may be. Okay, let's say he does it once or twice somewhere or something like that. This is not a crusade. The Eight of Cups is you're going to work on something until you get bored or you run out of resources. And being the richest man on earth, I don't think that's what he's going to do. So either he's going to get bored or it's. But there's a card for boredom. But that's no, never. The card for boredom is like something you're already doing. This is something futuristic. So I don't think this is going to be a crusade for him. I think it's going to be something that he gets into, shakes the table, and then say, okay, next thing. Because, I mean, when you have that kind of money, like I said, what do you get people who have everything, or at least access to everything? You get them new experiences. There you go. Let me play in the political realm and then try to ruin everybody's life over there. The Two of Cups. There's your deals. Your 50-50. Things of that nature. Bearing in mind that he's got some support with this. There have been many of people, the Andrew Yangs and the, what's the child name? She was Green Party. What's the child name? Um, it doesn't matter. No, it's gonna be Jill Stein, and then there's the Jill Stein, and so there's that. So the next card is the Chariot. Chariot is pulling opposites together. Here's what that means for me, though. When you have the deal being made and the opposites being pulled together, these people, because the Two of Cups is a 50-50. I need something, you have something, let me buy it, here's your money, give me my thing, that type of thing. We're on the same page, nobody is getting one up over the other, 50-50. The Chariot card is a card of opposites. We are not on the same team. I might not even like you, but in order to win this race, I'm going to side with you. And so this is this is a marriage of convenience. These people do not like Elon Musk, whoever this is that's supposedly signing up with him. This is not Elon Musk's best friend. These are people who want something at the finish line. Because in order to win the race, you have to pull the opposites together. And so, the Seven of Cups, choices, confusions, things of that nature. So, they're still ironing things out, but he's got some support. The Four of Swords, some are absolutely not. Some are reflecting. That's going to be his difficult part. Andrew Yang, sure. Jill Stein, sure. But who else? That's a lot of GOPs you're trying to primary. A lot of people are running away from him, and this is not necessarily in the reading just yet, but if you ask me, it's because by the time all that gets here, his reputation is going even further down than it already is. Because if he's going to pick a fight with Donald Trump, this is the only compliment that I will give Donald Trump. He is petty. I know a thing or two about such a thing, so he is very petty, very vengeful. King of Sword type energy, that's what he is. But in his capacity, he has the potential to be tyrannical, where he can throw his power around and there are people at his disposal willing to exert his will, if you will. And so while Elon is out there saying, hey, I want a primary GOPs and I know how Donald Trump won and so forth. Yes, you do. But are you willing to tell us how he won? Because you can't take yourself out of that story. You thought you was if Kamala would have won, but here we go. The King of Cups, there is a man, so he may have a star, some star player that he can go and push around the map type of thing, but this is not a whole gang of people that could possibly be successful. But here's the problem. Even if it's one, that's one too many, because that means he can do it. At least somewhere, like the Tea Party. They start putting their candidates in position and then boom, now they're in government, like Ted Cruz. Word of warning though is the Seven of Pentacles. This is not going to yield you some big great harvest. I think you might get one guy. But like I said, there could be one too many. So there's that. The Six of Cups, card of nostalgia. Whoever this is, you already know him, or you two have worked together. The Four of Cups in the word of solace. Somebody is going to take this because they kind of have no choice. Well, they have a choice, but the offer is attractive. And then there's the Death. He can bring a change. He already did. Just when you think, Lord, please let's be rid of Donald Trump, and then like he's the worst thing in the world at this point. Not Putin, not a Kim Jong-un, not Elon Musk, Donald Trump. Get rid of the lot. But we shall see.